There is hints in the air here that Soto to the Yankees is picking up steam.
Why were there seemingly such a small amount of clubs bidding for a 25-year-old superstar? Now listen, I understand there's context, and you do as well. He is in his final year of his deal, in which he makes over $30 million, and he's repped by the legendary Scott Boras, which signifies there's no chance he will re-sign with you prior to him testing the market in free agency. So if you're a squad, shelling out a litany of elite prospects for the potential of just 1 year of his services, it's a hell of a risk. I get it, I do. But allow me to make the claim at least 2/3 of the clubs should have been in on the one and only Juan Soto. Number one, Juan Soto ilks do not just pop available all the time. He's in the absolute prime of his career. Hell, you could make the case he's just on the precipice of his prime. He's coming off a year where he received MVP votes. Those type of players are seemingly always locked up for numerous years with their club. However, in Soto's case, he wasn't. And if you have the opportunity to snag a player of his caliber, in my opinion, you jump at it. Damn the prospects, this is Juan fucking Soto. At some point in time, it's these big market teams' duty to go out and do what's necessary to be in the most optimal position to win a championship, even if it's at the detriment of 5 years from now. I mean, I'm cognizant of the fact it's pertinent for teams to be leery of the future. However, with that said, if you keep looking towards the future, you'll never win in the present. Number two, for most squads, the reason for their trepidation in trading for Soto was they knew it would just be a 1-year rental because they couldn't re-sign him. Now I understand that. However, for some squads, they will never employ a player close to Juan's talent and ability within the next decade. Rid yourselves of the prospects and just go get him. And if he dips in free agency, so be it. To amplify, if your trepidation stems from giving up a potential star for a rental, well, why don't you build up enough depth pertaining to prospects to be able to withstand it? Like, the Yankees? The Yankees made their move not just because they are the New York Yankees and believe they have more than a puncher's shot at re-signing him because of their brand, but also the humans they traded to San Diego comes from a place of depth. Even if Thorpe and Brito pan out, they still have a formidable rotation as they have done well for the last decade, churning out quality arms. Not position players, but arms. So, with that said, the headliner of the deal is Michael King, who, respectfully, if he's the headliner in the deal for Juan Soto, it's what I would call being fucking worth it. In summation, an industry-wide philosophy needs to alter as it pertains to the hoarding of prospects and reluctance to trade them for star players. Another story that's run roughshod man recently is Cody Bellinger and his asking price. Cody is reportedly, listen to this y'all, reportedly asking for in excess of $200 million. It's obnoxious, it really is. My goal isn't to try and disparage the man, as he had a phenomenal season, finishing in the top 10 of the MVP race and winning Comeback Player of the Year even though he wasn't injured, which implies, man, what he was coming back from pertained to how lackluster his previous year was, not that he was injured. Also, when you're this delusional and far from reality, ostensibly lacking any self-awareness as it pertains to your value, asking for such an asinine price, a random human like myself should be able to call you out on it. So let's delve into Cody's roller coaster of a career. He flashed on the scene in 17 as a rookie, amassing 40 and 100, leading the Dodgers to an NL West crown. However, after that campaign up until last year, he put together one stellar year in 19, with an OPS surpassing 1,000. But sans that, the other 4 seasons were truly abysmal, including 21 and 22, where he posted an average of 193 in those 2 seasons while striking out an alarming clip, truly being one of the worst hitters in all of ball. Now, to be fair, he's always been one of the more superb defenders at first base and in center, which is completely invaluable, which gave him the latitude to continue being in the lineup. But man, listen, asking for a contract surpassing $200 million when over half of your career has been putrid is obnoxious. Any team that shells that out to him will instantly lament it, in my opinion. He's obviously an immensely talented human, but is it unreasonable for me to have trepidation giving him $200 million with the fluctuation in his play? What do y'all think? Peace!